My name is Charlotte. I live in Surprise, and I went to Dr. Brown to have reconstructive surgery done. My journey with this started 20 plus years ago, and the first doctor that I went to, I found out after researching him and after having the surgery, he was an ear, nose, and throat doctor presenting himself as a plastic surgeon. And as a result, I had to have 3 revisions done to the surgery that he did to me. And it totally destroyed my self-confidence in who I was, and I hid for 20 years. And then I came to Dr. Brown through a female doctor, Dr. Angelis, who recommended him to me because I was having pain and discomfort and didn't know what to do. And she recommended that I go see him. I went and researched him, and I dug far and deep because I'm like, I'm not going through this again. And that was from the first time I went to see him. And then I knew when I was going back to see him the second time, I already knew that he was a good person and a good doctor, so I didn't have any fear of walking through that door. The complications were scar tissue contracture, I guess you could call it. And I couldn't lay on my chest because it hurt. If I moved in certain ways, it would hurt because they were getting so stiff and hard. So I had to do something. I didn't know what I was going to do, so that's why I was introduced to him. I'm not going to lie, I was scared because I thought I went through this once before and look what happened to me. But then I went on the website and I looked through all the different procedures that he had done with the reconstruction, and by viewing those pictures, it was like there were some pretty bad things on there, and I saw what he did. I'm like, he's got to be able to help me. I know he's got to be able to help me because of what he did with what I saw on those websites. And you know, he gave those women back a life that they were expecting, you know, and were probably hiding the same way that I was. I finally went in and he recreated me as I should have looked the first time I had surgery. It actually gave me a better outcome than what I was actually expecting to have come out of this procedure. I knew that he was a person that cared about the outcome for what the person was looking for. He cared about how the person felt inside. It wasn't just, okay, I'm gonna bring you in, do my best, see if I can fix you and send you on your way. He genuinely wanted to make sure that I was comfortable and happy with my outcome. The first night was kind of hard because I had to sit up, but you know, that was because that's how they wanted you to be so that you would heal properly. Did everything that they told me to do, and I started seeing things change, and I was like, wow, this is really different. And I would stand in front of the mirror and I'm like, I can actually look at myself, you know, and before it was like, God, I don't even want to see myself. I would get dressed away from the mirror and then come back to it when I had my clothes on, and it's like, okay, do I look okay in my clothes? But I don't have to do that now. He gave me the life that I thought I was gonna get before and the confidence that I thought I was gonna get before. He gave that to me. And I cried in front of him and told him, I held his hand and I said, thank you for giving me myself back, making me feel like a woman, making me have confidence in myself, making me feel pretty for the first time in 20 plus years. And after I went through the healing process, I'm like, wow, you know, it's possible. You know, he gave it back to me. The thing that I want, if anyone, you know, takes away from this is like, don't be afraid to go see another doctor. Don't suffer like I did for 20 years. Go to a doctor that you feel comfortable with. Go to Dr. Brown. Go see him. He will change your life. And that's what he did for me. So I guess the biggest thing is don't be afraid. Trust in who he is, and he'll do magical things for you. He'll do miracles for you. That's what he did for me.